And welcome back to Lisa Cat Reactions. I am happy that you are joining me for episode 6 of season 5 of Heartland, The Slippery Slope. A friend from Jack's past comes to Heartland when an old bandmate passes away. Lou and Lisa plan a reunion performance to celebrate Jack's birthday. So, Slippery Slope, I'm guessing because it's going to dredge up some good memories and some not so good memories. In the last episode, as we saw, Lou and Peter are going to build a home there on the Heartland property, which will be a good idea, and that's definitely a good place for Catherine to grow up. It's going to be beautiful out there and everything. And Lou is right there then by the place where she works, and she created the Dude Ranch. She'll be right there in the midst of it. And she's not far at all from Jack and Amy. As I said, that they could all still end up having dinner together every night if they want. Caleb, of course, is kind of spiraling downwards because it does seem like his marriage is ending. And I hope he'll be okay. Maybe he is starting to kind of bounce back too, but I don't know. I think there might be more that goes on. But let's get started. Tim's back. Does he have another shirt? He's like always wearing that gold.
What? Let's call it a day. Well, let's finish the job first. Okay, fine, but I'm telling you, I'm sore and I'm tired and my shoulder is killing me. Don't make me cry. I'm not the one with the big birthday coming up, Jack. You're gonna whine about every little ache.
He was doing that, the shoulder that he got shot on, so you can understand it probably does still hurt him. Spark.
Just Jack?
No, it's Jack.
Yeah, just Jack.
Hello? Yep, of course. No, now's fine. I'll be right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see you soon.
Mars.
Not very well.
Well, yes, Charlie Long.
Unfortunately, that's a burden I'm
Oh, babe. I love your dad's music. I'm a huge fan.
I won't hold it against you. So, how long have you been working here?
2 days.
Hi, Jake.
Who's that?
Competition. That's what that is, Jake. That's competition.
Grandpa, right? Yeah.
You're on.
Go Spark! Go Spark! Go Spark! Spark got such a good life now.
That was quite the ride.
You're in a good mood considering I just beat you by a mile.
And considering I just had to listen to your father whine and complain all day.
On his shoulder.
Shoulder, his knee, his you name it.
I get him on the knee part.
His birthday. Huh? What do you want?
What I don't want is a big fuss. And make sure you tell that to your sister.
You're not dreading this one, are you?
He's in hand. Trust me. Thanks, Mallory. I'm just saying.
Well, don't. Oh, hi, Grandpa. How is your day going?
Oh, couldn't be better. Nothing like the early ride to get the blood running.
Great. Now, Lisa and I have been talking.
Never good.
No, listen. We were thinking we would do something a little special for this birthday of yours.
Don't want.
My father and I were talking about that
So
older
he
get to see your
recommended me
friend
you.
dying.
Well, friend of yours, Chase Powers. Oh. Of course he did.
Chase.
Ah. Well,
No, she's
he looks good. He stands
Isn't
well,
that
nice
the lady
and
that
calm.
Caleb
Yeah, he looks
picked
calm.
up?
That's why I bought him, but he's got problems. Got
I think she was.
Yeah? What's from?
Clover. Oh, I started fucking.
Caleb, get out of there. You're gonna get kicked.
Yeah, you're gonna get kicked, Caleb.
Kick him forward.
I am.
Pull his head up.
I am. Caleb.
Good job, Caleb.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Not you. Yeah,
Pat, we get together someday, have a reunion, you know.
Never did.
Play one more set. Never happened.
Accent.
Never will.
There's the thought that was having.
Oh, yeah. Amy, this guy's a real dream date.
There wasn't a date.
Learned. And he settles eventually and I get a good ride out of him, but it's a pain in the ass, literally. So I gotta get him calmed down.
Plus, there's more
I'll,
swearing
try a
this
few things,
season.
but have you had him vetted?
Yeah, he's totally fit. No problems with solid tracking. Chase tried. His work, he fixed it.
Well, it sounds like you two had a pretty interesting first date.
It wasn't a date. She got me drunk and took advantage of me.
Oh, and I bet you hated that.
So much.
You know what? She's my client,
She didn't really
so I'm
take
gonna
advantage
gentle
of
her horse my way.
So, I have an announcement to make. Lisa and I have a plan. We would like to throw you a little birthday party this week.
He knew something
I
was
think I
coming.
told you, Lou, I'm not interested, and it's my birthday, so I guess.
Just say yes.
Come on, it's gonna be fun.
No, what do you mean?
Just one of those girls who can wrap guys around her little finger. Am I one of those girls?
Yep.
Don't start cooking them pork and beans, we ain't got time to eat. Something tells me something just ain't
My
right.
cat wants food.
A cowhand dog ain't never
I
done
fed him.
when you move
He just doesn't know
500
what I fed him.
With a rope and prayer, we pray for more.
Honey?
Hey.
Where's Jack? I got a date with him and 100 cows.
He left first thing for a funeral. Tuttle? George Tuttle.
What? George who?
Tuttle. He used to play band with Grandpa.
No, we'd be filming stuff.
Oh, right. You're too young to remember that, right? Do you want to play with Grandpa?
Feel good now?
You're the grandpa, right? Remember? Or are you too young for that too? There we go. Now, I need you on side. Lisa and I have a plan. We are going to throw a birthday party for Grandpa, and I want you to help me convince him it's a good idea.
Oh, no. I got enough on my plate than to spend my time trying to talk Jack into something he doesn't want to do.
You have too much on your plate?
Right.
You're real natural, Gramps. Real natural.
Right. Bomb.
Jack?
Don't worry, Jack survives. He's still around, he's in season 16.
Caleb, I
We're
told
just
you
fine.
I will gentle Clover.
I don't think there's anything wrong with him. You ride him just fine. See it?
Well, I know.
Hey, Caleb's trying to help.
Whoa!
He's not bad. He's an idiot. Well, he's staying on. Come on.
Supposed to, he's a warrior boy. I'll have to look up who his other wife is. Maybe that's her. I don't know. It might be someone completely different. But obviously they're setting up that he's gonna probably get involved with Kevin. That's what she said. And I was like, yeah, I was right. That was the woman who we had seen in the previous episode, who he had kind of picked up and was mean. You know, I thought though she was pretty decent, making sure he got home. You know, My cat is, like I said, hungry, not wanting to eat the food I gave him. Too bad. Maybe he'll see him here, or maybe he'll summon out. But, you know, Jack going to this funeral and thinking things. My father and I actually had that same conversation yesterday because he found out that a friend of his from when he was young and younger, you know, kid running around Main Street and stuff, that one of his childhood friends had died. And I said, yeah, you know, it sucks when you get older because you watch people you know pass away. And I said, you know, I mean, I ain't never seen it. I saw it a couple times in my 20s. Even now, like, you know, in my 30s and even in my 40s, I've seen some people pass on. And it's really sad, you know, especially, and obviously, yeah, the older you get, the more you're gonna see it. And so obviously this one hurt Jack because it was one of the band guys. And, you know, he says, we were always talking about getting together one last time, and I'm thinking, the best laid plans, you know, people seem to do that. You always say, oh, you know, we'll get together, and then it never happens, which is too bad. You know. I think sometimes you do have the intent of, and it just doesn't work out. And other times you just say it, no, it's not. Kelly.
Who's right? If you want something done, you just have to do it. So chill, why don't you?
Well, she makes a valid point.
For him to spend some time with old friends and... Whoa! Hey, hold on! She's awesome. Hey, Caleb, you got yourself some competition here. Good for you. Woo!
Maybe I do worry too much. It's just, I don't know, maybe Grandpa will like this party. In other words, maybe I'm right. I didn't go that far. I just want him to be happy.
I'd be like, no, maybe Lisa's
one
right.
way for him to be happy is going to be to bring his friends together. Old and new. Okay.
Well, I'd like to raise a glass to George Tuttle. He was an excellent bronco rider and a passable drummer.
Where's Peter? Shouldn't he be in this episode?
Your time comes, your time comes.
Or
George.
I noticed his name wasn't cast, but they're having dinner and Peter's not there. So I'm just like,
Of course, he wasn't always this tame. I can tell you some stories of him curling your hair. The night in Grand Prairie in particular. I'd like to hear that story.
Where do you live now, Eli?
I got a small ranch up near Jasper, so I just wanted to catch up.
It's fine. I mean, isn't it nice to see an old friend? Old friends are good, right?
Oh, yeah, Jack. You're an you're lucky to have any friends left.
thanks,
You know,
Tim.
when you think about it, this party's probably a really good idea, right? Little sands of time, drift through the hourglass.
There's not gonna be a party.
Good one, Dad.
What?
Eli is here. I mean, how perfect is that? It's a sign.
Sign?
Yes, a sign that I absolutely have to do this now.
Surprises can kill a man. You do know that, don't you?
You're right, Eli.
He pretty much sees it for the disaster it's going to be. You know, I get looking up the band numbers, but maybe they don't want to get together. There's a lot of people that I've said, yeah, I'd love to see again, but they're going now. That was very kind of them to put him up there at the Dave Ranch. But, you know, as I said, sometimes it's best when people don't get back together. And, you know, maybe this is the thing is maybe if they all get back together, it's going to be a disaster. And they're going to fight. I don't know. You know? But I kudo Lisa and Lou for the idea because it is a nice idea to get them, to get the band back together. Minus one, of course. And then, you know, Amy's going on about him, I'm not spontaneous enough, and blah, blah, blah. And you know, and I think she's feeling a little insecure because Kelly is like this. And I'm thinking to myself, you are who you are. You don't have to be spontaneous. You know? There's nothing wrong with being that way, you know, trying to be the voice of reason, you know, especially if Lou gets one of these harebrained ideas. There's nothing wrong with being the voice of reason and saying that it's maybe not necessarily a good idea. You know, a lot of people say to me, I'm a stick in the mud or I'm vanilla or whatever, and I'm like, so? Nothing wrong with that. That's how I am. That's fine. You don't have to be that way. You know? So? It's like, that's not an insult. You know, even though people try to make it one. But there's nothing wrong with it. Now, I do think Amy needs to work more on communication, especially when it comes to Ty. But she is who she is.
Be kidding. Well, I mean, this is the first step. Like, it's no big deal that you can ride Clover. I mean, you're used to it. No two broncs are ever the same. The animal you ride in the arena, that's a luck of the draw.
Wasting your money on this thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste a dime on you. Buddy of mine might be for me.
You know, sort of let you teach me how to ride.
Very few women can say no to kids with that. You ready to learn the ropes or what? Oh, hey, maybe you're scared. That's okay. It's perfectly normal. You afraid?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, you're not a very good liar. I remember the day we recorded could be a mean, tough son of a bitch.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Oh, believe it.
Is that?
Oh, hold on. Got it. Good boy. Good boy. Jeez. Well, Eli did say that he had a bit of a temper.
No, Jack. It was almost like old times. As pretty as she was, as smart as she was, and as talented. And more to the point, one who would put up with a son of a bitch like you. You recall what you said? Right, nothing. You got mad and I had to run for cover, but you stayed. The next morning you married that girl, and that's the best thing that ever happened. I swear the best part of the man you are today over that. You say people don't change, but
No, people do.
Jack.
Change all the time. We just
You're
talk
wrong.
about that in
Yeah,
the
well, I'm wrong.
It wasn't the night before the wedding, it was the whole week before.
Whatever. The point was that it's still pity.
Jack's gonna
Well,
do it
I'm gonna
because
turn in, Jack.
of his friend, because of Eli having cancer.
Jack. Thank you. It was really good seeing you again.
I'm the one who's apologizing. I overreacted and...
Kinda, a little bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Jack's gonna go through with it because, you know, finding out about Eli having cancer, and he's like, he doesn't want to waste any more time. It was like, that was the kick in the ass that he needed. And yeah, it just makes you think about how fickle life is and how just what happens, what it does to you. I mean, you got people who live into their 80s, 90s, 100s. They're healthy. People who die in their 20s. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's just don't get it. And I think for Jack, he had to kind of realize that, there is maybe just one more shot. And the tent's set up.
Mallory, they'll be covered in grass.
Bitch pass. It's Austin the Austin. He heard about the party in this town. Should I invite him? Can I invite him? Please tell me I can invite him.
Invite him.
I would probably last half a second. Ty's framing up. Oh.
Alright, who's next? Where did he go?
Spontaneous. Yeah, great dress on.
You look so cool. Picked the perfect outfit.
Macy's being a grandpa.
So, I know.
How many grandchildren do you have?
None. Just none others. Just this one, my first.
You must be so proud.
I'm really proud. Hey, can you see Grandpa? Because I am so handsome. Charming.
Are you with Janice still? Why are you
Dancing grandma.
possibly flirting with other women?
Hey. You know, Mayor? Look, I'm May. You know, the only thing you know.
And now, the moment we
Well,
have been
Jake
waiting for.
isn't
Great
exactly
guys,
wrong.
a great band, are together for the first time in, well, we will go there. To play a reunion set and celebrate this day. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the gents.
The chance. There's only four.
George, you can't be here to play with us today. We got someone.
I thought there were
that's
6
fitting for you.
of them originally, but maybe it was
Might
5.
not be as good as you, but he's a lot better. Amy, I think you want to. Come on, we need someone who can sing.
I'm glad he decided to go for the party. He's having a good time. Again, though, where's Peter? Peter should be there. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a party. Peter should be there. So why is he not in this episode? Couldn't they have just like had him in passing? I mean, are you supposed to assume that he's around? He's got a good voice.
And, I think you could be really excited. So, each other, huh? Seriously. I just want to spend some time with you. You're amazing. Gorgeous. That's what I'm doing.
Don't mess around with me when you're in public. It's great.
What was that for?
Okay? Yeah. You know what?
That's really shitty of her. She's right about the whole mean thing. Good boy.
Oh, I got your call. You ready to show me something?
I guess. You ready?
Come on, Spartan. Good boy. He's so pretty.
Good boy.
Jack is very impressed.
That is a birthday present I will never forget.
Again, an episode like this makes you think about life and how fleeting it is, how fragile. You know, I have a feeling we're probably not going to see Eli again, but we might. But it was him mentioning the cancer that got Jack to say yeah to the party. Because I think it was also for Eli. Not just for him to have the party, but also for Eli. You know, and then talking to him, and he says he'll consider treatment. You know, he does make a valid point about like the chemo and the radiation, and yeah, it does suck, but overall, I think it's the right thing to do. I know sometimes people just don't want to go through it, but you know, that's a choice every person has to make. And again, where the hell was Peter? I mean, it's not like he has to be gone for a job or something. So why was he not there at the party? Why didn't we see him pop up a couple of times, you know? I get that Gabriel Hogan is probably only contracted for a certain amount of episodes, but something like that, Jack's party, is a pretty big deal. And you would think he would be there. So, why wasn't he? Why did we not see Peter? I don't think they said anything about Peter. It's like we're just supposed to accept it. Unless, like I said, it's supposed to be the assumption that he's there, but it's not, you know, like, instead of sitting there with Lou during it, maybe he was serving punch. You know, maybe it's that type of thing. But again, it's like, well, if it's a party, you would think that Peter would be there. So it's kind of weird how some of these characters appear. Like, there have been a couple of them where Lisa wasn't in it, and I was thinking, wouldn't Lisa be here? It's fairly important, you know. But they're the ones dealing with casting and everything. So, thank you for joining me for episode 6 of season 5 of Heartland. I love this show. A special shout out to my editor, Captain Factory. She's the one who makes these videos the way they are. Her link is in the description. Be sure to check her out. Also in the description is my link to buy me a coffee. If you can, please pop over there and donate. Even just $5 would help. It will help me to get more equipment and stuff like that. Thinking about maybe some sort of sign up there that says Lazy Cat Reactions, and you could possibly help with that. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok of the same name, and hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I will see you next time. Bye.